Okay. So this incident also many of you might be familiar. The conversation between Krishna and Karna that took place in one point of time. It seems it is usually after the Mahabharata Yuddham also you can consider, wherein Karna, he feels very bad and he feels that he was given a lot of injustice had happened through him throughout his life. That's when he goes to Bhagavan and tells him that the minute I was born, Krishna, my mother, Kunti Devi, she left me. As we know the previous story that is there, Durvasa had given a few boons to Kunti Devi, saying that if you pray to any god also, the respective gods will bless you with a child. That's when, in order to test that, she prays to Surya Bhagavan. That's how Karna was blessed. Surya Bhagavan hands over the child to Kunti Devi. But she was not even married then, she did not know what to do. And that's when she just puts the child in a cradle also, and she puts the child in the water. That's when a Suta Putra who's there, a charioteer comes. He takes care of Karna, grooms him and so on. So that's when Karna here questions Bhagavan, saying that is it my mistake that I was born and my mother left me? No, right? Still, till date, I was born to be one of the Pandavas also in the kingdom of Hastinapuram, but that did not happen. The reason being my mother left me away. Moreover, secondly, I did not get the right education also from Dronacharya like the Pandavas, just because I was considered a non-Kshatriya, as I was taken care of by the Sutaputra. Further, Parshurama, he became my guru, he taught me everything, but later when he came to know that I was actually a Kshatriya who was given by Surya Bhagavan to Kunti Devi, that's when he cursed me, saying that whatever I have learned, I will end up forgetting all that. Further, then a goat was accidentally it was hit by me, and that's when it was no mistake of mine, but still the owner of the cow, he cursed me for that. Further, in Draupadi Swayamvaram also, though I was not a part of it, actually I was just in support of the Kauravas. That's the reason for that also I was being disgraced also. Finally, even during the Mahabharata Yuddham, Kunti Devi, my original mother, she comes to me and she pleads with me. That too, for what reason did she come to me then? To save her own other son's life, Pandava's life and so on. So, whatever today I have received, so all these things have happened in life. So, whatever today I have received, or if I am there in a good position, I have a kingdom also of my own, the only reason is Duryodhana only. Duryodhana alone, he kept me in mind, and he was the one who gave me a lot of respect and honor. So, there is no doubt that I will always support him, right? And now that I am taking his side, I am taking Kaurava's side, how can you declare me that I am wrong? When he says this, Bhagavan takes a pause and then Krishna answers. He says that, Karna, I myself was born in a jail. Death that was there was waiting for me even before I was actually born, because of the Ashariri Vakyam, which was told while my parents Devaki and Vasudeva were going home after their marriage. That's when Kamsa was a charioteer. When he heard that the 8th child of Devaki is going to kill you, from that day onwards obstacles were waiting for me. The night I was born, in the Karagraham, in the jail, I was separated from my original parents. From childhood also, Karna, you grew up hearing the noise of chariots, horses, swords, bows, arrows, everything. But what I got was only cow dung that is there, cow herds, shed also. And before I could barely walk, there were again Rakshasas also who were waiting for me. Let it be Putana, Shakatasura, whoever it is. No army, no education, nothing. I could just hear people saying all around, let it be in Mathurapuri or wherever I went, saying that this Krishna is the cause of all our problems. Let it be even the Gopikas who told that, maybe in fun also, because I used to break their pots, but this is what I heard growing. I was everywhere, people used to say, you are the cause of my problem and so on. And further, he tells Karna that when all of you got your education, you were being appreciated by your acharyas and everyone. I was just roaming around here and there with cows, cattle also. And at the age of 16 only, I was sent to Sandipani's ashrama. Later, Karna, you are born to the girl of you are married today to the girl of your choice. I could not get the girl whom I loved also, that is Radharani. Again, that is again a Leela of the Lord. And I ended up marrying all those who I ended up rescuing, or those who wanted me, those who prayed to me. Let it be Rukmani, Satyabhama, Jambavati, the various princesses of Narakasura, whom I saved them or rescued them from demons also. Moreover, I had to move my entire community that is there from the Yamuna Tatam, just because a lot of obstacles and demons were coming there, to the far seashore of Dwarakapuri in Gujarat today, just to save them from Jarasandha. And then also I was called a coward also for running away. But I did not do that. I wanted to avoid a war because the consequences of a war are going to be terrible. After telling all this story, he concludes saying that Karna, if Duryodhana wins the war today, you will get a lot of credit for it because you are the one who was supporting him right from the beginning. But what will happen if Dharmaraja, that is Yudhishthira, wins the war? Only the blame will come to him. Why so? Because if you see, I was the one who was there to support the Pandavas also, right? So in every step of life that is there, I was not directly a part of them. Moreover, I did not participate in the war also. But then all the blame that is there, maybe Dronacharya is being killed, Kripacharya is being killed, you all ended up killing the Acharyas who are there, you ended up killing this, ended up killing that. All that blame also would come on me only ultimately. Whereas if the Kaurava army is anyway destroyed, they were doing all ill things also. And if the Pandavas are secure, nobody is going to tell you anything for this. After telling all this, finally Bhagavan tells that, remember one thing, Karna, he tells, everybody in their life, let it be you or let it be me, all of us, we are having our own challenges. I being an avatara, still I have got my challenges. You being a human being, you have got your own challenges. Life is not going to be fair on anybody. Duryodhana also had a lot of problems in his life. Yudhishthira also had the same. But what alone remains is one's own dharma. If you leave that, then your life is going to fall down. So no matter how much life was being unfair to us, how many times we were insulted, how many times we were troubled, how many times we were denied, or so what is most important is how we reacted to that situation. So therefore stop complaining, Karna. Life's unfairness is something which is going to happen with everyone. It's just how you take things. Again, to relate it to all of us, just because life was unfair, it does not give you the license or so to walk on the wrong path of life. So today if you speak, Karna, that you supported Duryodhana just because he supported you when nobody did, doesn't mean that you walk on the path of adharma. If it was so, you should have definitely stopped Duryodhana from going on the path of adharma, which you did not do. So life's unfairness cannot be, you can say, equal to supporting someone who does adharmam also. So that's when he tells and finally concludes, Bhagavan tells that always remember, life may be tough at times, but destiny is not created by the way we walk, but by the steps that we take. So just because something comes in our life, oh, this is how it is, let it be good or bad, doesn't happen that way. We have the chance to change it. It's just that how we take these things. So just because, so the same thing is applicable to all of us also, for all human beings like you and me. Life is full of ups and downs, right? Today we might be very happy, tomorrow the same person will be very, very sad. But it's just how you take things away. Like the most popular example that is given is, you see a glass of water that is there, it is half full, right? Half full. Some people will say it's half full, some people will say it's half empty. Both are correct. It's just the way you look at it, right? So all such things that are there, it's just how we look at life. If you have to keep complaining, you will have 10 complaints. But if you keep looking at the good things that are there, if you keep looking at the blessings that you have in life, you will definitely start leading a good life, start leading a more peaceful life. So with this, Krishna and Karna, through their conversation, through this Leela of Bhagavan, he tries to show to Karna and ultimately to all of us that rather than complaining, let us all be peaceful, let us all be happy with what we have, and let us all keep putting in efforts for what we don't have, right? And rather than keeping and you can say pestering our minds and cursing for what we don't have, let's always be happy with what we have and see what we can make better out of it. Yeah.